Hey guys, it's Bishozzy here, and welcome to episode 6 of the Portsmouth series here on FM24. Now, today's episode, pretty important one, and as you can see by the league table here, we do actually find ourselves in second position. At the moment, we've got an 8-point lead, albeit if Bolton win their game in hand, they will go up to 74 points. So essentially, it's a 5-point lead. Not too massive, but it's we got the points on them from where we were last episode, and we're actually only a point behind Oxford, who are currently in first. And again, they have a game in hand, so we're essentially 4 points behind them, 5 points ahead of Bolton. So things are going really well. Our games today are going to be Blackpool in the league. Of course, we versed them. Was it last episode? No, I versed them off camera because they're our FA Cup game. I'm trying to piece everything back together, as I did play earlier today. And then we got Peterborough as well in the FA Trophy. Not the FA Trophy, the EFL Trophy. Correct, the EFL Trophy, who, looking at it there, we can probably win this. I mean, Reading are a good team. Derby, they're good as well, although they're a little bit lower than Reading. And we've got Peterborough, so we've actually got the better draw compared to the other two teams. And we have a chance of making our first final for the series in this first season. So very happy about that. Let's get into the fixtures. Sort of explained the league table already. I've gone through a lot of fixtures recently. We had so many games in February. It was ridiculous. Couple of bad results in there, which we'll get into. But that's mainly down to fatigue. Our team was very, very fatigued. We started to lose players through injury as well. Nothing serious, but like a 2 or 3 week injury here and there meant that a few players missed out. Anyway, we followed up our victorious episode with a 5-1 demolition against Northampton. As you can see, Sadie getting himself a brace. We got Anjorin, Dale, and then Kamara even getting on the score sheet. We scored 5 goals in the first half, and there was no goals in the second half, so pretty clinical performance. We then managed a 2-0 victory. Good to get a clean sheet, as always, against Port Vale. As you can see, the midfield and defence really sort of stepping up there. Palmer getting a goal for himself, as well as Bishop as well, coming off the bench. We then could only manage a 1-1 draw against Carlisle. Unfortunate. Pretty even game, probably deserved a draw there. And as you can see, they actually missed a penalty. So probably a little bit hard done by. I think Carlisle might have been able to get the win there. And Sadie getting our only goal in that one. We then managed a 1-0 victory over Cambridge United. As you can see, good to get another clean sheet. Schofield was still in goals at this stage. But yeah, clinical 1-0 performance. Kamara, Sadie did have a goal disallowed as well. Good to see that we didn't concede a goal off of the one shot on target. And then disappointingly, we lost 4-2 to Reading. So this is what I'm talking about. Reading are a pretty decent team. They're definitely no slouch in our league. As you can see, it was 3-0 in 13 minutes. It was pretty ridiculous, I've got to say. Managed to get it back to 3-2 going into halftime. And then, as you can see, they got a 4th goal. Robertson had a goal disallowed. Very, very nice goal from what I remember. Yeah, disallowed. And a pretty tough loss to take. As at this stage, I think we had just gotten ahead of Bolton. And I think this loss caused them to close the gap to maybe 1 point. Anyway, we followed that up with a 4-1 victory. This time against Cheltenham. Good win. Same story as Reading's game. We got 3 goals within 13 minutes. They got 1 back, and then we got our 4th to really solidify the performance. And of course, Sadie getting his hat-trick there in 13 minutes. Good stuff. We then managed to beat Cheltenham 2-1. Sorry, Charlton 2-1. And as you can see, clinical to an extent. We only had 6 shots on target. The XG was pretty similar. They did get a goal from one of their 3 on target, so maybe a little bit unlucky, but then again, I'd rather concede 1 from 3 than concede 2 from 2, if that makes sense. We then had our FA Cup 5th round game. I mentioned this one after we managed to get revenge on Leicester last episode. And as you can see, we got absolutely destroyed by Burton Albion. They played us off the park. Opened the scoring for Burton. We got a goal back through a penalty from Kamara. And from that point on, Burton just destroyed us, basically. It was a pretty close game, as you can see by the XGs. But we had way less shots on target. And when they score 4 from 6 and your goalkeeper's on a 6.1, you know your cup run is ending. Anyway, big performance up next. We managed to beat, yes, that's right, beat Oxford United, who are the league leaders. And it was a pretty dominating performance. I know it's only 1-0, but as you can see, the XG 3.01 to a 0.69. Clean sheet as well against the league leaders. Sadie in the 75th minute. Just an all-round good performance, and it sort of puts us almost challenging. So within a point at the moment, but potentially within 4 points of that top spot. And then the final game I just played off camera was a nice little 3-2 victory. Bit of revenge over Burton Albion for knocking us out of the FA Cup. And we took all 3 points here. Lowry, Raggett, and Kamara on the score sheet. And just a better team on the day. Albeit, if you're Burton, you're probably a little bit filthy. We got 3 goals from 4 shots on target. So I'm usually upset when that happens. This time it happened to them. We're going to take it and we're going to run with it. Anyway, that leaves us with Blackpool today. Again, we're very, very tired. And then we got Peterborough in 2 days. And then we got Peterborough again in the league 3 days after that. So the schedule it's a bit ridiculous. I know the schedule's really bad for League One and for the Championship as well. I don't really feel too confident with our second string team. Like today, for example, Armour at AMC, not great. And Joran did pick up an injury. I think he's going to be out for 3 weeks. Yeah, so he's out for another 2 weeks. And then Sparks is out as well. He picked up an injury. And he's going to be out for 3 weeks. So a couple of not great injuries there. Gilvey's also not playing very well at the moment. As you can see, 6.5 in his last 5 games. Anyway, the lineup's going to be Norris in goals, Rafferty, Poole, Raggett, and Ogilvy will make our back line. We're going to have Lowry and Morel, our 2 Welshmen, in the centre of midfield. Kamara's on the right wing, Dale on the left wing. As I mentioned, Palmer through the middle. And then Sadie is going to be up top. Bench today is going to be Quansah, Swanson, Pack, Robertson, Lane, and Bishop. Big game. Blackpool, they're a decent team in the league at the moment. They're not doing very well, as you can see there. But they've got some good players. And I expect them to do pretty well. It is worth mentioning, we did actually verse them last episode. We versed them in the Cup. And we beat him in the Cup. Alright, come on boys. We're bringing it forward. Sadie to Kamara. Shoots from range. Good save by the goalkeeper. Lowry with the corner. I don't know if it's Lowry or Lowry. Lowry makes sense. I'm going to probably go with Lowry. Either way, I'm pronouncing words the way I want to pronounce them. Gilvey, can he get a cross in? Goes back to Morel. Lowry. Mara, and that's cannons. Cannons off the post. Yeah, I don't know how we haven't scored there. That's a little bit frustrating. Lowry with another corner. Swings it in. Yeah, and it's the end of the highlight. Can't really make anything out of these sort of half chances. All right, Blackpool coming forward now. Oh, Poole comes up with a lot of errors. He really does. And Blackpool get the opening goal of the game. Yeah, Poole, he's very error prone. I have noticed that, especially off camera. He's kind of at fault for a lot of the goals we concede. Anyway, Blackpool coming forward yet again. All right, Ogilvy. Nice ball to Dale, who's been quiet recently. Sadie looks like he was pushed, but Palmer gets the rebound and manages to put it in the back of the net. It's a good goal. Also worth mentioning, I should probably ease these players off tackles, being Kamara and Morel. So I'll do that. Make sure we don't pick up any second yellows as Kamara lunges into a challenge. The Gilvey coming forward. Long ball up top to Sadie, who only heads it to the goalkeeper there. Is that Danny Rose? No, surely not. It might be. I think Danny Rose is what, 33, 34 at the moment? That's going to be offside. See, it's disappointing that they've only had that one shot on target and they've got a goal out of it. Albeit it was an error by Poole, but we should be doing better than that. Quickly jump in here before the half ends, and we're going to ease Dale and Ogilvy off hard tackles. Quite a few players on yellow cards at the moment as well. I'm going to say that I'm far from pleased. Hopefully they just get back out there. Might even chuck an encourage at them at about 55. A couple of 6.4s out there. A few 6.6s as well. All right, I'm going to make a change. Bishop up top. And then maybe Morel at 70. Yeah. Let's go back on. Those two can swap. Lowry can play as our box-to-box. He's got a bit more engine about him. Not looking good, though. I'm going to demand more for the last few minutes. Mara's on a 6.4 now as well. All right, we've got a highlight on the 90th minute. Kamara, what can he do? In the box, Kamara. Oh, so close. Gets the ball back. Oh, Dale, he's got to finish it there. Such a good chance. We got the ball again, though. Dale. Oh, someone please put it in the back of the net. Hanging around. Still got a corner. Dale to swing it in. Taking an eternity. Cleared away. Bishop will get onto it. I don't know why my big target man striker is playing outside the box. Doesn't make a lot of sense. And that's going to be offside. What an anticlimactic way to finish the game. All right, finishes a 1-1 draw with Blackpool. Their only shot on target, well, they had 2 shots on target, but their only shot on target for most of that game. Yeah, very, very frustrating. I was going to say, I thought Oxford dropped points. I think they did drop points, though. I think they drew as well. They did. Yeah, they drew against Cheltenham. That's frustrating. We could have gained points there. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is skip forward the 3 days, and I'll bring you the lineup for the EFL Trophy semi-final against Peterborough. Alrighty, so let's get into the lineup. Everyone's still really tired, as you can imagine. I've only made one change. Oh, I've made 2 changes actually. Quansa's come in for Raggett, because obviously his conditioning's terrible. And then the other change was Sam Curtis has come in for Rafferty, who's also very, very tired. Yeah, just going to give Curtis a game. His stats are decreasing a little bit because I haven't been playing him. And I didn't make him available for the under-18s either. A little bit of a mistake, maybe. Actually, third change, Kamara for Paddy Lane, who I've actually just given a new contract to. He looks okay. He's versatile. It's a bit of a jump in terms of the wages as well. He's on 6,500. I think he was on about 4,500 previously. So a little bit of money wasted there on wages. But yeah, I don't know. It secures Lane. He's happy, albeit it's only an extra year on his contract anyway. But yeah, that's the lineup. Let's get into it. And hopefully we can make our first final of this series. I want to make a few more before the end of the series. All right, let's do it. Peterborough. I think we can beat them. Like I said, it's probably the best draw we could have had. A more beatable team compared to Derby or Reading. Palmer. Out to Dale. Sadie. Good opportunity, but it's off. Yeah, it's going to be offside. Oh well. Good start though. Positive. Good tackle there by Lane as well. Morrell picks up a loose ball. Palmer to Dale. Maybe a hint of a penalty there. Looked like an alright tackle, to be fair. And now Peterborough coming forward. Poku, he's dangerous. He's a good little winger. And Peterborough finding a bit of space on this our right-hand side. They still got the ball. They did hit the post there. I said Poku was dangerous. He gets a decent little shot off there. We do deal with it, but Peterborough have got a corner. And they've still got the ball. All right, thank God at the end of that highlight. Then they get another one where they got a free kick. And they do head it just over, luckily for us. Definitely a little bit concerning. Hopefully we can conjure up a chance for ourselves. We've got a Gilby coming forward here. Another one of those players that's not really up to the match conditioning that he needs to be. Palmer is though, so is Lane. Sadie, oh, it's another... Yeah, it's a half-decent shot. Nothing too special, but... Yeah, the goalkeeper's going to get that one. I mean, I want to say we're doing okay, but we're kind of not. We're dominating possession, but Sadie's not playing too well up front. Come on, boys. Pressure. There we go. Good pressure. Finish. Get in there, Palmer. Good pressure. That's a good goal. That's a lucky goal. Brilliant pressure there. Palmer's actually, in this second half of the season, has come up pretty good. Sort of playing everywhere. Sort of playing box to box, deep lying, and now he's playing shadow striker. He has played there a couple of times as well, and I think he's gotten a goal or two while being in that role as well. Good stuff. I don't think we're going to be able to actually sign him on a transfer. His value is still at 900,000. And we're only paying half of his wages at the moment, which is 5k, as opposed to his usual 10k that he gets. A little bit frustrating because I would like to bring him in the team. I think he'd be a solid championship midfielder with the potential to even play that left-hand side inside forward role. Anyway, we're moving the ball around pretty well. Keeping possession nicely. That's a good movement. Good movement there by Lane. Gets in the box. He's going all the way. And that's a good goal. Sadie with the easy tap in, but that was all Lane. He got his new contract and he's set up a brilliant goal there to give us the 2-0 lead in this semi-final. It's a good first half. I was a little bit concerned. But now Sadie's back on the score sheet. Dale with a half chance. And the only downside at the moment is Curtis, who's on a 6.5. All right, big second half. Big second half. This highlight makes me nervous. The old kickoff highlight that's really long. And we give the ball away. This is what I'm talking about. Peterborough coming forward. Poku. Still Poku. Gets the ball back. Ooh. Oh, that's so unlucky. You know what? That's actually unlucky. That was 2 really good saves there from Norris. We do concede, but very unlucky. Going to encourage the boys. We're still in the lead, still 2-1. Love to get another goal just to solidify that 2-goal advantage. Dale going backwards. Curtis, what can he do? Come on, the young 18-year-old. Gives it to Lane. Look dangerous. Ooh, come on, referee. Come on, Curtis, get back. Curtis is out of position now. Pulse kind of saves him. It was a good tackle there. Good intervention. But Peterborough, they're moving the ball so well. Damn it. Right, I've got to take Curtis off. It was a bit of a pipe dream there, bringing him on. All right, come on, boys. Morel coming forward. Plays it back to a Gilvey. He gets caught on the ball. Really frustrating. Now Peterborough, they're looking dangerous, Peterborough. Curtis makes a tackle, surprisingly. It's going to demand more. We've got some tired players out there as well. I'm going to bring Kamara on for Dale. Just hope and pray that we can do something. I might even go Pack on as well. For Lowry. Come on, boys. Let's go. Crunch time. Gilvey, who's pretty much out on his feet at this point. Lowry still in the field. Changes haven't come into effect. Lane, and he crossed it. He finishes himself and he scores a beautiful goal. How has he beaten the keeper there? That is a solid effort. He's definitely shown me why he deserved that extra 2k per week. Paddy Lane, take a bow, son. Come on. Palmer with a free kick. Gilvey, Sadie, can he shoot? I mean, he'd be better off crossing at this point. Bonsar to Palmer. Palmer shoots just over the net. A good win there by Poole. And Lane's going forward again. Beats his man. Beats another man. Palmer. And that's onside. I thought that might have been off, but that's 4-2 to Portsmouth. And we're going to the final of the EFL trophy. And I've got to say, it's pretty much down to Paddy Lane. I know Palmer's going to get the Man of the Match award, but Paddy Lane has absolutely changed this game for us. Big performance. I'm actually going to praise him after this game. Usually I just praise the Man of the Match, but he deserves it. I'm one of his favourite personnel. He is actually Man of the Match with a 9.3. You love to see it. All right, 2 minutes left to stoppage time. Kamara's coming forward yet again. Wonder who we're going to get in the final. Gilvey. Gilvey shoots. He's got nothing left. He's got no stamina, no condition. He's basically limping around on the field. And he gets himself in the box and gets a goal. And that's 5-2. Beautiful way to finish the game. Very happy with that. There we go. Into the final. Beautiful. All right, I'm very curious. I want to see who we get. Let me praise Lane real quick here. I wanted to just advance and see who we get. Here we go. Ooh, it's going to be Derby. Derby with a 3-0 win over Reading. Fair play. When is that game going to be? End of the season? It is not the end of the season. All right. Well, what I'll do is I will join you guys back for the EFL trophy. Probably just going to do one single game, and then we'll quickly go over these other 4 fixtures we've got as well. Yeah, pretty happy. We're into a final, got a chance at silverware. I think we can beat Derby as well. They're currently in 6th place. Oxford lost again. They lost. They're in bad form. They lost against us, drew, and then they lost 4-1. 4-1 to Bolton. So we're still 5 points ahead of Bolton. And now we're only a point. Point behind Oxford. Still lots to play for. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up the episode. Make sure you smash a like on it. And, of course, subscribe if you're a new viewer. Or if you're not subscribed for some reason. Make sure you do that. Click the notification bell. And you'll stay up to date with all the episodes coming out in the future. Apart from that, guys, as always, take it easy and goodbye.